This week, we take time to answer some questions that you have sent us. Thank you for your trust, and we really do our best to answer your numerous letters. Here's our question for today. Good morning, Kuya Caloy. My husband and I have been married for 19 years, and in all those years, he seldom gave me money for my personal needs. He is the one who handles a budget. His earnings belong to him only. Recently, we had our business, and he asked me to manage it with a promise that I will have my salary. After 19 years, I had my own money through my salary, but with that salary, doon na rin kinukuha ang mga needs ng mga kids. So, parang wala na rin natitira sa akin. He never trusts anyone with regards to money matters. Now, he is accusing me na ninanakawan ko siya sa kinikita ng business. Sa tingin ko ay hindi po nakaw because I have the right to get some extra money for our kids' needs pag nagkukulang yon sa salary ko. And lahat yon naka-record. I'm so devastated because pera lang yon, and as long as napupunta naman sa family ay walang problema. Right now, we are not on speaking terms even if we live in one house. I feel it is so unfair because he has history of sexual harassment, and I always forgave him. Marami pang iba siyang nagawa. He is so insecure, judgmental, paranoid. Sometimes naiisip ko may mental illness na siya. Ilang years na rin that I have been praying for him, pero parang hindi ako naririnig ni Lord. Our church leaders know our problem, pero wala silang ginagawa. Please pray for me, for us. Kapatid, I understand your pain. Money and how to manage it is one of the most difficult issues that husbands and wives grapple with. I know of many couples that went through so much pain and anguish trying to sort out their differences on this issue. Your situation is no different. These kinds of disagreements bring out the worst in people, and from your perspective, it certainly brought out quite a number of negative traits in your husband. My guess is that both of you are followers of Jesus and you are part of a church community. And now, even while we profess our faith in Jesus, many times there are areas in our lives that we have not fully surrendered to the Lord. For many Christians, their worship of mammon, or the god of money, is one of the last idols to fall down. And from what you tell me, and of course you need to understand that I may be wrong in my appreciation, your husband is exhibiting signs of a subtle, perhaps even unconscious, dependence on the power of money. His hope is on money and what it can do. His sense of well-being is attached to his control over money. And when he has no control over it, he feels very anxious about it. For where your treasure is, your heart will be also. This is a faith issue. Your husband may not admit it, but there is a subtle worship of the god of money. The Bible writers warned about this. If you have a Bible, read this passage in the book of Hebrews. Keep your life free from the love of money and be content with what you have. For he has said, I will never leave you nor forsake you. While your husband has these issues, do check your own heart and see if you also have a lack of trust in God's provisions. You may be, without knowing it, just as lacking in trust in God as your husband. Before your husband can change his attitude about money, he must first acknowledge his lack of complete trust in God. Without the Holy Spirit's promptings, this is a very difficult thing to do. And before you confront your husband about this, you must check your heart also. Ask the Holy Spirit to convict you of your own lack of trust in God. And then pray that the Lord will intervene powerfully in your family and bring about healing and forgiveness. As you learn to depend on God's grace, may you always keep in mind, faith matters too.